Here's how to maximize your energy and get over the midday energy slump. And trust me guys, I know how that feels. I used to feel like that every single day, and I thought it was normal until I realized that it's absolutely not normal. And there's actually a lot you can do about it. And the very first step of getting over that energy slump is really looking at your diet. Like what are you eating throughout the day that could potentially be crashing your blood sugar, rising and crashing your blood sugar? For me, I used to eat a lot of wheat, gluten. I'd have rice, bread, pasta. And there's nothing wrong with these foods in moderation, of course. But for me, I was trying to gain muscle and trying to gain mass at the time. So I was basically on a bulking diet where I was eating a ton of grains, a ton of carbs that were just slowing me down throughout the day. This caused my body to focus so much energy on digesting and really just wiped the energy out of me for the rest of the day. I even wore a CGM for a little bit of time, and I was able to see how certain foods affected my blood sugars. And when I went on the low carb keto-ish approach, my blood sugar regulation was drastically improved. Also, I had way more energy throughout the day. The second reason why you might have an energy slump throughout the day is you might have a poor night's sleep. And sleep has been something that I've been trying to master for years, and I think I finally have a really good formula to getting a good night's sleep. Obviously, prioritizing sleep is very important, so make sure you're getting minimum 7 to 9 hours a night. But I'm going to share a couple quick tips on what sleep hacks work best for me. Number one that I notice the most actually is chamomile tea about 2 hours before bed. This tea will knock you out. Absolutely. It's super healthy. It's a herbal tea. It's great for your system. It really calms you down. It's no caffeine. Secondly, make sure your room is as dark as possible. I have blackout curtains. I also have a silk sleep mask. That stuff works incredibly well. Thirdly, you want to make sure to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. For me, that's usually 11:30. I go to bed. I wake up at 7:30 a.m. That works really great for me. But find what works best for you. The last thing with sleep is try to avoid devices at night. And if you really have to use devices, put a red light filter on. Or if you really have to be on the computer, grab yourself a pair of the blue light blocking glasses. Those are super helpful, especially if you need to use the computer at night. The last thing that's helped my energy a ton throughout the day and how I basically eliminated the midday slump is doing a lot of exercise throughout the day. And you may say, well, hey Andrew, I gotta be behind a desk all day. And I completely understand because I'm behind a desk all day too, usually. So I actually bought a walking pad for my desk, and that has been a game changer for my health. It's allowed me to walk 10,000 steps like ease. I'm doing work, and by the time I look down, it says I walked 4 miles, and time just flies by. And you're getting a great exercise, and you're going to be alert because you're moving. When you're sitting down at a desk for 3-4 hours at a time, you only get up for lunch, and then you sit right back down. Not only is your blood sugar spiking, but you're also just sitting and doing nothing about it. So that's why you feel that energy slump throughout the day, is because you're eating food, your blood sugar is going up, but you're not exercising, so your blood sugar can stay up and it crashes right away, or it can crash over the entire afternoon, which is why you feel that energy being sucked out of you throughout the day. But by moving your body throughout the day, not only is it better for your blood glucose regulation, but it's really great for having focus throughout the day and really having that mental clarity. I know it sounds weird, but even though you're exercising, you may think you feel tired. I'm fully awake when I'm walking on the treadmill, and it really keeps me focused on my task. And obviously it takes a little bit of time to get used to, but it is super, super helpful for me to maintain my energy levels throughout the day. So to sum up this video, I'm gonna go back to the 3 main topics we hit on. Number one is try doing a lower carb diet and see how it helps you. Obviously, diets affect people in different ways, so see how the diet treats you. But for me, having lower carbs in the morning and afternoon has allowed me to have a lot more energy throughout the day. And has really set me up for a day where not only am I satiated because I'm eating a lot of fat from the low carb diet, but I also just feel like I have a ton of energy to work and perform my best. Number two, make sure you're really focusing on your sleep. And then lastly, get some daily movement. Go out for a walk. Even if you have to be behind a desk all day and you can't have a walking pad, find ways to move. Try to go for walks during meetings when you're on calls with people. Just try to get out and move, because I'm telling you that will really help your energy levels. At least it really helped mine. So I hope all those tips were helpful. These are just some things that have helped me throughout my days, and I used to deal with the same problem of being so tired throughout the day, and I was falling asleep at like 3 p.m. And I'm like, there's no way this is healthy. There's no way this is normal. I was able to get to a point where I feel wide awake throughout the entire day. and my body's not constantly working to digest food. Let me know how that worked for you. If you're into health, wellness, productivity, becoming the best version of yourself, that's what this whole channel is dedicated to. It's dedicated to living your healthiest, happiest life. So if you're interested in any of those topics, please consider subscribing, as it really helps my journey and helping as many people as I can throughout my learnings and things that have worked for me. Anyway, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.